voice. Here we go. Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Dr. Julianna Hines, and I'm here with Dawn Hills. And today I just wanted Dawn to share a little bit about the impact that the work we did together, the coaching we did, what impact that had on her business and career and her life. And so I want to allow Dawn an opportunity to introduce herself first, and then we will go into a question and answer.
Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to share my experience of you. Very important, critical actually. Today, I'm an independent insurance broker. When you met me, I had just completed a project for Ameriprise Financial, helping their recruiting base across the country come up to date.
Okay.
So I thought, I've done my work here, now
Right.
it's time to go out and be independent.
Yeah.
And that's when Ameriprise introduced me to you and helped me create a strategy for what I have now today.
Awesome. So tell me about when we first started working together, what stood out for you in terms of the coaching? What was impactful for you?
The guidance and leadership was critical.
Okay.
Because as a professional, I have a really good sense of leadership and what I do for others. But as a leader, I needed a leader's leader to help me move through the strategic process.
Yeah, so we know what to do ourselves to help others.
Right.
But when we have to do it ourselves, it's like...
Well, who's on first?
Exactly.
Where's second?
Right,
Help me find third. And let fourth be there when I arrive.
Right, exactly. So I can slide into home plate.
Right.
Gotcha.
And that's where you came in.
Okay.
1 through 4, I was like, yes.
Good.
Whew.
Good. So were there any things that stood out specifically? So accountability and having a leader's leader.
What really was important for me was who you are.
Okay.
What you added to my personal life and connecting with me on a personal level so that I could trust you with my professional life.
I got you.
And that was immediate. And I felt like you cared. I felt like you met with me and you talked me through my craziness, and you were always patient and strategic around how I used my time and what my next steps were. And that was today that helped me to be who I am today.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
That's why I'm doing this for you, because
Thank you.
I really believe this process, the process that we go through from the inception to execution needs to be recorded.
Right. I got you.
Because here we are, that was 2007, and this is 2018.
Right.
And here we are.
That's exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
You've come such a long way. And without you telling me, I didn't know that I was a part of that in such a big way.
Huge. And let me share with you why it was so huge.
Okay.
The reason it was so huge is because of your footprint. You joined my LinkedIn network. I could see what you were doing. I was reading when you put out a book. I was reading what you were doing. I was keeping up with how you're helping others.
Yeah.
So that accountability that you instilled, implemented, executed, handed me for myself was constantly a reminder. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta. What is it? Julianna say.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm on a checklist.
Right.
So you gave me a checklist, which is critical because coaching is all about what you want to do once you're directed into the strategic space.
Exactly.
My accountability to do what you've given me to do.
Yeah.
So you were constantly my checklist.
Right.
Okay. She said, okay, don't be crazy. Okay, don't hurt. Okay.
Right.
Stay focused. Okay. Understand what your next steps are. Okay. Take bite-sized pieces. Okay. You know?
Right.
And your voice, and it's important that coaches know how important their voice is. Your voice,
what do you mean by that?
When you're talking to me, I remember sitting at your desk and you being very gracious when I was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Basically thinking I knew things I didn't know.
Right.
And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And you smiled graciously and you let me go through my whole rant.
Yeah.
And then you made a strategic plan for me. I will never forget that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't do that. It's like, okay, let her get it out. She's got to get it out.
But let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
You were successful because you did the work. Yes. A coach is not going to be anything if you don't put your part into it. And so having you follow the plan and implement the things we talked about, it really was enjoyable for me to work with you because that's really my passion, is to help people get to where they want to be. to make their lives better so that they can live the life that they've always wanted to live, especially professionally. So the fact that you followed it and you held yourself accountable as well. There were times I had to check you and bring you back. And I was like, okay, so why didn't you do that? And you said why, you were honest. And then we just re-upped and okay, let's keep going. But I am so proud of you. And, you know, from the day we met till now, you've come so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time today. Again, I just wanted to share with everyone the impact, not only that my coaching had on you, but that my clients have on me. You make me want to keep doing it for others as you give me that feedback. So thank you.
You're very welcome. And, you know, I'm almost tearing up because I knew I had this plan. I had no idea how to implement it. I had no idea how important coaching was. I knew I had to have people mentor me, but I was introduced to the coaching piece by you.
Wow. Yeah.
You were actually my real first coach.
That's awesome.
And you helped me understand why listening is important.
Yeah.
Active listening is important.
Yeah.
Accountability is important.
Absolutely.
Because as an individual coming into an independent space in the insurance industry, have mercy.
Yeah.
I'm still standing 8 years later because you helped me through that, understand that process as a coach.
Wonderful.
So I just really want your audience to understand the impact of accountability, the impact of strategy, the impact of authenticity during the process.
Yeah.
And that's what, as a coach, a good coach, brings to the table.
Right. Thank you. Well, Dawn, before I let you go, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you think it would be important for people to know?
Yes. I would like for people to ask you, how do I maintain 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years out?
Yeah.
Because that's what I asked you when you had to bring me back, and I kept going out to the road, and you kept bringing me back in. Because I was so far ahead of myself, I wasn't in the present.
Yeah.
So you pulling me back to the present, I can plan out.
Sure.
But pulling me back to that present moment as to the baby steps that I need to take to reach those goals.
Yes.
Critical.
Yeah. And that is an important question, the sustainability. Once the coaching is done, the coaching works as a scaffolding.
Correct.
And the support is there for a time. And then it's like a mother bird. It's like, okay, it's time to get out of the nest and fly. But that planning and that accountability and knowing what you need to do every step of the way does not end. It doesn't stop at coaching.
No. It never does.
No.
I today have a coach who's actually in my business, and his name is Alec Fitzgerald. And he is phenomenal. I mean, you laid the foundation for me to be able to hear him, respond to him, do what he tells me to do for me, and remain accountable.
Right.
When you laid that platform 11 years ago, he's actually reaping the benefits.
That's awesome.
As a coach to me today.
Good.
So
Good.
I just wanted you to know.
Last thing I'll say, you said something very key, is the coach is working for you. They're helping you to get to where you want to go.
Yes.
So it's not what my goals are for you.
Correct.
It's me holding you accountable, keeping your feet to the fire to what you said you wanted to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Meeting with him my very first time, I'll never forget it. He pointed me to a book. And I took action, went to the library because I had a meeting with him in 7 days. I listened to that book.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my God.
Right.
And I came back to him. Of course, I was profusely apologetic and very humbled.
Right.
But he pointed me to a book. He didn't reprimand me. He didn't beat me up. He just helped me understand what I didn't understand.
Yeah.
That's critical. A coach can only be as successful for you as you are accountable to yourself.
That is so true. That is so true.
I just want your audience to really know.
Y'all should write that down. That's good. Yes.
Your accountability is based on your actions. Once the coach gives you you do the dance and you
Right.
exchange information and strategies and you buy in and you're accountable.
Right.
Now it's time for you to do the work.
Yeah. Well, I look at it as like I'm a personal trainer
Yes.
for leaders.
Mm-hmm.
So I can give you the encouragement.
Yes.
I can give you the exercises.
Yes.
I can tell you what you're doing right or wrong, but you got to be the one to get on that treadmill.
Yes.
You got to lift those weights in
Yes.
order for you to strengthen yourself. So,
yes.
yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate you doing this. I really, really do. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It's absolutely my pleasure to be able to give you a little bit of what you gave me and enabled me to do and be today.
That's awesome.
Right? Because nobody is successful alone. There's a whole team of people
Absolutely.
that you never meet
Right.
that impact that individual
That's so
that
true.
you meet today. So I want you to know, when I'm recording for prosperity,
Yes.
that this beautiful woman is the reason that I am a successful independent insurance broker today and still standing 8 years later.
Okay. So thank you, Dawn.
You're welcome.
If anyone wants to get in touch with me and you're not looking at this on my website, feel free to email me at julianna@juliannahines.com or go to my website at www.juliannahines.com. Thank you.
You're welcome.